Hi everybody. Alright, so I'm actually going to film 3 videos. I think I'm going to have to do them separate because I don't know how to, maybe I can merge them, we'll see. But what I'm going to make today is sugar-free pudding, baked ricotta, and turkey meatloaf. All bariatric friendly recipes. So I'm going to start with this, and I have all my little containers out here. I mean, this is kind of self-explanatory, but I'll go ahead and just do it anyway, just for doing its sake. So I'm going to make white chocolate sugar-free Jell-O pudding, and I'm going to make cheesecake sugar-free Jell-O pudding. And I use Fairlife fat-free milk. Now, you can use whatever you want, but I'm using the Fairlife because it does give me some protein, 13 grams of protein. It has no fat. It has only 6 carbs and 6 sugar for 1 cup. So that's perfect. And I can only consume a 1/4 cup right now, as I'm on only a little over 2 weeks post-op RNY revision. So I'm not even getting those carbs. I'm getting a 1/4 of that. So what's that, 2? If my math is right, I don't know. I'm not good at math, so don't quote me on anything. Okay, so let's start with the white chocolate, which is my favorite. So I always put my milk in first. I'm going to actually make 2 batches. And I know from doing it 1,000 times, it's 2 cups milk to 1 pack of pudding. So I'm going to do 4 cups of my milk. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I dump my pudding in. So I don't add the protein powder now. What I do is when I go to eat it, that's when I mix my protein powders in, because I just don't know what it'll do. Like, even when I buy Jell-O pre-made sugar-free pudding, when I go to eat it, that's when I put it in, obviously, when I open it up to eat it. So I don't know, I don't want to ruin the texture or anything. Dang it, I just broke my nail. I don't want to ruin the texture or anything, so I don't mess with it pre-eating. Okay, so you dump your 2 packages in. Kind of feel funny going through how to make instant pudding. And then you just give it a stir. Now, I'm not going to stir it completely because I need to measure this out. I am on 1/4 cup meals, okay? And I don't want to waste my containers. These are 1/2 cup. So that would be 2 servings of a pudding for me, okay? So that's 2 desserts, meals, whatever. So I'm going to fill these up. Okay, so there's 1. And these 3 are going to give me 6 meals at my 1/4 cup serving. Okay? There's my second. And my third. Now I have a little bit left, and I'm actually going to put it in one of these containers. I don't remember how many this is, but there's just enough to fill this up. And that way, if my husband wants, he's more than welcome to it. He likes it too, obviously. So I could share with hubby. So I'm just going to put that one in there. Sorry for the scraping. You know what? Let me get my spatula. Okay. So I'm just going to put this one in here. And then if my husband wants it, he may gladly have it. Alright, there's that. Now I'm going to lid everything up. This is just a little overfull, I think. Okay. So I'm going to lid these up and just put them to the side. I'll put them all in the fridge at the same time. Alright, so there is the white chocolate. 6 for me, total with these little containers. Like I said, and look, it's already set. It's very quick. Oh, crap. Overfull. I should have known that, dummy. Okay, I call myself a dummy a lot, don't I? Okay, so let's take a little bit out. Making a little mess here. Alright, this will work. Yeah, okay. So, now we can lid these up. Yeah, now they work perfect. And these are Rubbermaid, so they're really good containers. Again, this little half cup is 2 meals for me, or 2 snacks, whatever you want to call it. Okay? Because I'm just over 2 weeks post-op RNY revision. Now I'm going to give you a little trick. I have a Ninja, and when you're not on soft or liquid or anything like that, what you can do is, I took protein bars, Premier to be exact. I use Quest too, but not as much as Premier because Quest is so expensive. And I would chunk it up. I would put it through my Ninja, and then I would put the crumbs in the bottom of I have glass dishes, let me show you. And then I would put the crumbs in the bottom and then fill these with pudding and then crumbs on the top. I'm pretty sure I got that idea from Shelly Egg Face. I'm pretty sure. But that's a great snack too, and my husband eats them as well. So, that's an idea for you when you're not on liquids or soft. Okay, on to my vanilla now. Or my, cheesecake. So again, 4 cups of milk. 1. And I just do it right in the same one. It certainly doesn't matter. 2. 3. And 4. And by the way, I absolutely love Fairlife milk. Now, I think I'm going to do something a little different. Vanilla is going to be the base of my, or not vanilla, why do I keep saying that? Cheesecake. It's going to be the base of this. But I'm going to do something different. So I'm going to put my pudding in, okay? And then I'm going to pick a Tyranny syrup. I think we're going to go with salted caramel. Sugar-free Tyranny salted caramel, okay? And I'm just gonna, I don't know, dump and then taste. It's probably about a 1/4 cup, I'm gonna say, by eyeball. Okay? So now I'm gonna mix her up and give her a taste. So we're talking salted caramel cheesecake here. Imagine that. I do this when I make actual keto cheesecake. Oh my, that's stupendous. All right, let me get my other little dishes. And I'm going to do the same thing I just did. I'm going to fill my little dishes. Only not as full this time like I did. Okay, so I'm going to, whoops, let me do it. They can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to fill it right up to that. Not quite full, because it is going to settle, or raise a little when it settles. Alright, so there's my 6 servings. Okay. Gonna lid them up. And I got a Molly dog down here beside me just praying I dropped something. Little bugger. And then this is way more than this is going to fit in maybe, but I'm going to just, see, look, it's solidifying already. I'm going to put the rest in this great big container. Again, my husband can have. He might even eat it tonight. And there you have it. Pop it in the fridge. And out of 2 packages for me, I got 12 snacks. And my husband got 3 because this one's humongous. And my husband got 3. And I didn't even use all my milk up. So there you have it. That's bariatric, sugar-free, fat-free Jell-O. Okay? Video 1. I think I'm going to try and pause it. And then I'll clean this mess up. And then I'll start my turkey meatloaf because my turkey burger's thawed. So I'm going to pause this and I'll be back. Alright. Alright, here I am back with recipe number 2. We are doing bariatric turkey meatloaf. Okay? And what it calls for is a pound of turkey burger, but I have 2, so I'm actually going to double this recipe. I didn't realize it when I got this out, so it is what it is, and I'm just going to make them both because I can freeze them. So then it's already made, and that's great. So you take your 2 pounds of turkey burger, or 1 if you're going by the recipe. Okay, then it calls for 1 tablespoon olive oil, so we're going to do 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay. Guys, quick round. 1 large egg, so we need 2 large eggs. So it doesn't get busted. Alright, wipe my hands from yucky, a little bit of tiny egg. Okay, 1 teaspoon salt. So what I'm actually going to do is I use my pink Himalayan, and I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. That's usually what I always do. And pepper, I love pepper. It calls for a ½ teaspoon, so I'm just going to make a nice little blackness on here. So about that much. Okay? And then it calls for 1 teaspoon garlic powder. We ran out of garlic powder, so I'm actually going to improvise with onion powder. What is it? 1 teaspoon. So let's go 2 teaspoons. And I'm actually going to measure that because I don't want it crazy. Alright, let's see. Teaspoon. Yeah. And we also don't have, I'm going to spell it. No, I won't. I'll just say it. Worcestershire. I can't say it, so I just got to be silly. That kind of sauce. Okay? And it calls for 4 ounces of cheddar. So, there's 8 ounces in a cup. So, I'm going to do a cup of cheddar. Alright? So, I need a measuring cup. And if you hear any noises going on, my dogs are eating. That way they stay away from me. Not that they get into my food or nothing, but they're not under my feet begging and then I trip over them. Now I want to say my oven is preheating to 350. And I don't really have an oven. I have a Cuisinart thing. Okay, and it wants a 1/4 cup of ketchup. So I'm going to do a ½ cup of ketchup. But here's the thing. It wants a 1/4 for inside the meatloaf, and then a 1/4 to glaze it with when it's done. Or before it's done, and then you throw it back in. So I'm just going to do like a 1/4 cup right now. And then I'll do the other 1/4 cup to glaze the top for the last 10 to 15 minutes. Because what you're supposed to do is, you're supposed to mix this all up, okay? And then you bake it for 30 minutes at 350. You pull it out, you baste with the ketchup, and you bake an additional 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm actually going to mix this with a fork because I think it might be easier. Ben, what are you begging for? You ain't getting this. Get the heck going, buddy boy. Run, run, run away. Okay, there's still a little frozen spot, but it's not bad. I can mix it. I don't particularly like my hands in raw meat, especially cold raw meat, so I'm just going to use a fork. Oh my gosh, it smells so good already. I don't know how this is going to taste, as I never made it. But my surgeon, I'm just a little over 2 weeks post-op, and my surgeon wants me to start advancing to soft foods, which I could have done in the third already, so that was 8 days ago. And I just decided not to, because A, I'm not hungry, and B, I guess I just wasn't ready. I don't know. I don't really have a good reason, I guess. So he asked me to try and get some meat in. And I'm very funny when it comes to meat, but I figured, all right, I'll go your way. So, I'm going to try this turkey meatloaf. I do like turkey burger, and I'll eat it if it's all white meat, which this indeed is. And I'm mixing it pretty good simply because I don't want to get my hands in there, like I said. So I'm going to add more pepper because I like pepper. Like when I make dippy eggs, it's a sea of black on my peppers, or on my eggs. I love black pepper. I especially love peppercorn, but I don't have any. I need to get some. Okay, so that's pretty well mixed, and it smells pretty doggone good. Now I'm going to wipe my fingers off here, and I'm just going to put this to the side, my fork. And I'm going to use this spoon. I'm going to show you my little dishes here. They're so cute. I have either a bunt. They're very small. I have a mini loaf. And I have heart shape, which I bought these all when I was doing keto, because I do my black bean brownies in these guys. It doesn't say to, but I'm going to spray these. So I'm going to do 2 bunt for sure and 2 hearts and see where we're at. So I'm going to fill these up. Okay, let me move this to the side and come over. There we go. Oops, down went my egg, but that's okay. It's on my island. So this island I got here, I got from a friend. It is actually a dresser with no drawers in it. I wanted a kitchen island, and I am absolutely in love with this because where the drawers were not, my husband put shelves. And I have my stuff that I use to bake and stuff like that in here. I just love it. It's the best thing ever. So I'm not measuring this. What I'm going to do is when they're done, I'm going to measure appropriately. And I'm going to portion them out into my portions. My money's on my husband won't eat any. So he likes breadcrumbs and all that. And there's none of that in here. I didn't even do pork rinds. I just followed the recipe. So, and I'm sure, well, I'm not sure, this may be delightful. But I probably will wind up doctoring this at some point. We'll see how it tastes when it comes out. But like I said, when it's all done is when I'll worry about portioning everything. When it's cooled and this is the meal prep, and then I'll do my, I don't know what you want to call it. Like this bunt, probably, I'm going to say at least 3 meals. This heart, 2 meals. At my 1/4 cup serving right now. And then the loaf pan, I could probably cut into 5 slices. Easily. Easily 5. So I'm going to spray that bad boy. And again, this is 2 pounds of burger, so I'm getting a good bit. If I would have realized it was 2 bags like that, I only would have done 1 of them. But again, it's freezable, so no harm, no foul. Oh, cool. It looks like this one and maybe a heart yet. Or I could just fill this one. We'll see. I don't want to Alright, and I'll do another heart because that's the smallest, and this is little, a little bit. Okay, so let's do the heart. So, as soon as I scoop this, I'm going to tell you by eyeballing it. At soft food stage, 1/4 cup out from bariatric surgery. My surgery is RNY revision, but it doesn't matter if you're VSG or you're RNY. You probably are, when you're first out, I wouldn't think more than 1/4 cup. Okay, that's my oven telling me it's heated. Perfect timing. Okay, so just eyeballing this, I'm going to tell you I have a minimum of 3 meals here. I have 2 of these, so that's 6 meals. This will give me 2 meals times 3 is 6. That's 2, 4, 6. 6, that's 12. And then I'm going to call this 5 meals. I'm going to say 5. So that's 11 meals you're looking at here for me. Okay? So now I'm going to show you what I put it on. I'm going to take this over here with me, get my dishes out of the way. Okay? And I like my, this is my tray for my cuisine art. And I use my Reynolds wrapper thingies. Just to protect, because it gets, I didn't do it at first and it's yucky. No matter how much I cleaned it, it just doesn't change. I mean, it's not yucky, but you know. I know there's ways on Pinterest and that to clean it. I'm going to have to follow one of them at some point. I got a little schnoodle down here staring at me like, Mom, please drop something. Okay, so I'm going to put as many of these on as I can. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I will fit them all. Sweet. Okay, so there you go. There's my turkey meatloaves getting ready to get popped in the cuisine art. Alright, off I go. And I'm going to set it, bake 30 minutes. Actually, I'm going to do 15, and then I'm going to turn them. Should I go on the bottom, maybe? I'm going to go on the bottom rack, set it to 15, and then I'm going to come back and turn them. Alright, I'm going to clean up my mess. I'm going to wait on my ricotta bake. Well, no, I don't have to. I won't wait on my ricotta bake. Let me clean up my mess and I'll be back. Now I need a paper towel. And then I'll do ricotta bake and I'll just Reynolds wrap it till my turkey meatloaf is out. And then we'll go from there. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. On to ricotta bake. So, it wants 2 beaten eggs, and to save myself on dishes and everything else, actually it wants, I'm going to change that. It wants 1 beaten egg, but my husband likes this too, so I'm double batching it, since I'm only on 1/4 cup of everything. Okay, so I'm going to put 2 eggs in, and I'm going to beat them bad boys, and then I'll add the rest. And I want to also say, I didn't look, but I will now quick. It wants mozzarella, and I think I'm out. I forgot to grab mozz. Alright, so beaten eggs, check. Alright, let me look for mozz quick. And that's what I thought. I have string cheese, but no shredded mozz, so that's okay. I have a substitute. I'm going to use cottage instead. Alright. It wants a 1/2 cup of grated parm, so I'm going to do a cup again. I'm doubling. You know, I should know better than to do that. My dogs always think someone's at the door. That's hysterical. Sorry about that. I forgot myself for a second. All right, I need a fork. These dumb lumpies. And I got Parmesan Romano. Alright, so there's a cup. Oop, I dropped a little piece. Throw that in there, swoosh it up. Alright, now it wants 8 ounces of ricotta. So there's 8 ounces in a cup. So we're going to do 2 cups of ricotta. Get a spoon. Bigger one. Oop. There we go. Nice big spoon. Okay. So 2 cups ricotta. My turkey meatloafs are looking and smelling so good. Okay, 1 cup. And I actually love ricotta. I'll actually take ricotta and just eat it on a spoon, like maybe a tablespoon, and that's my serving, because it's right now a tablespoon is a lot for me when it's something that rich like that and filling. All right, now it wants a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. Now, I don't know about you guys. Okay, where did I put it? I thought I got it out. Did I get it out? Alright, I'm missing my Italian seasoning. Give me a minute to get my bearings. I did get it. Where did I put it? Italian seasoning. Knowing me, I put it in the fridge or something. Oh, there it is. Okay. So I'm not going to measure. I'm just going to shoot it in there. Albert, be gentle with the kitten. And then I'll either taste it or smell it. I don't know. But that's how much I put in. Okay. And then it calls for salt and pepper. Again, I don't go overboard with this because it is salt and I'm not a fan. But I do 4 turns. Pepper, I love. So I just lay it in there. Okay. And then it wants a 1/2 cup marinara, so that's a whole cup. Now I'm going to show you this. It's Happy Harvest tomato sauce, and I get this at Aldi's. It has, I can't see it. Okay, wait till I dump it. I don't want to spill this all over. And this little can is exactly a cup, so that is perfect. Alright, what it says is 1 carb, 2 sugar. I can't even read this. Maybe y'all can. That's what it has. That's what I use instead of marinara, spaghetti sauce, whatever have you. I don't really use that. And now it wants a 1/2 cup of Mott's. And because I don't have Mott's, like I said, I'm going to use cottage. And I'm going to use, obviously, a cup of cottage cheese. So, here we go. Clean spoon, cottage in. Okay, I'm going to mix her all up. Now, when I post this, before I post this, I'm going to go onto MyFitnessPal. This is one of the times I actually use it. And I'm going to find the stats for these recipes. The macros is what I mean. So you all know, like, I'm going to do it by probably a 1/2 cup serving. So if you're on 1/4 cup, obviously you're going to do a 1/2 of the serving. You're not going to do a full serving. So now you mix it, 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 mix it. Everybody does this different. A lot layer it, but I'm not even going to bother with that. I'm just going to bake it up. Some do it just like this and pop it in the microwave. I like it baked so then stuff gets dried and crusty. My husband likes it that way too. I mean, you can add marinara and all that, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to do this and put it in my Cuisinart for like, it calls for 20 minutes, probably 15 because that sucker gets hot. Alright, so just mix it that it's mixed up. And then I have this pan. Let me get my spatula here. And I'm just going to put it in my pan. And that fit perfectly into my, I don't know what size this is. And like I said, normally you'd have mozzarella cheese, which makes a big difference. So I don't. And that stinks, but it is what it is. I can't really do anything about it. I wasn't actually sure I was going to make this, but... And I'm just going to plop on some more Italian seasoning a little bit, just to make a nice little layer there. And then I'm going to plop more Parma Romano. And that's it. And I'm going to cover it for now because it'll be a little bit before that's going to get made, because my turkey meatloaf is still going. And when it's ready, I'm going to pop that in. I'm actually going to have it covered for probably 10 minutes. I'm going to take the lid off, see where I'm at, and then I will broil the top for the last couple minutes. Whoops, that's Molly under my foot. All right, I'm going to pause it again. I'm going to clean up, and I'll come back when my turkey meatloafs are done so you can see what they look like. All right, I'll be back. Here's my turkey meatloafs after 20 minutes. I did 10 and then I flipped them and I did 10 again. And the recipe calls for you to put ketchup over the top. I am not the biggest ketchup fan, so I'm not sure I'm going to do that. But I do want to take a knife and see what these look like inside. Again, I'm funny with my meat. And I want to make sure it looks good. So oh yeah, look at that. Very nice. See that? Nice and done. Alright. I'm going to put it on the broil for another 5 minutes just to get a nice crust on top. And then these babies are done. And then I can do my ricotta bake. Alright, so I'll show you what it looks like when it broils. And then I'll throw my ricotta bake in and show you the finish of that. The only other thing I'm going to make is, let me lift this so you can see my face. The only other thing I'm going to make for this meal prep, and it might not be tonight, it might be tomorrow, is my egg salad. And my husband ain't going to be happy because he likes it when I put celery in, but I can't have chunks of nothing. Again, I'm only on the soft food stage, so my egg salad isn't going to be normal. But I'll show you how I make my egg salad. My husband loves it, and I'll be just eating mine on my baby spoons. I did buy baby spoons, 100%, because it does help. I bought a set of them, and that's what I use. And, today, I'm actually behind on my protein, but I did really great in my liquids. Today I had a hot click for breakfast, and then I had Fiji with one of these. And now I'm having, actually I had two of these. And then now I'm having just this water. And then when I'm all done my cooking and that, I might have a little meatloaf. Or I might have yogurt with some Gene Pro in it. But yeah, I've been doing good, and I'm not going to bed yet. I've crocheting I want to do. I have to clean up. I'm going to have to divide all this out, put it away. Got to wait till it cools. You know, look at Molly snurfing around. Like, what do you got, Mama? I want to see. Oh God, that's the kitten. Get down. Oh, bad. Oh! Thank God I saw that. Bad kitten. So she was wondering the kitten was wondering what Molly was into. Oh, dear God. Or maybe Molly was telling me, hey, the kitten's doing bad stuff. Oi, gotta watch that little devil. Say, they're not allowed to do that. That's bad, huh, buddy? Say, that's bad. You're bad. You're bad. Get off my... Now I got to Lysol it again. So that's what I had so far today for... Alright, I thought I had my Clorox stuff. That's what I had today for food so far, and I will be getting more food in me. Or not food, protein. Fear not, I will get more protein in. I'm done cooking, but I shouldn't have left her climb up there. So I gotta clean it good. At this stage, I should be having 32 ounces of fluid and up to my 60 grams of protein. And like I said, and all my life, I was never one that ate when I got up. If I eat in the first 3 hours I'm awake, I literally get sick. I can't do it. So my eating later is very much normal for me because I'll probably be up till 2 in the morning. So I will get the protein in. I almost got all my fluid in, so it's a win-win. All right, these are done. I'm going to bring these out. Oh my God, they're gorgeous. So there are my turkey meatloafs. All right, now I'm going to put them over to cool. And I'm going to use this. Oh, shoot. You know what? I'm going to transfer these. All right, let's transfer these. I'm going to put these in the other thing because I need that for my ricotta to put in there. Keep your eye on the kitty cat, Molly. You teach him the right way. Alright, now I'm going to turn it back on to bake. And this one's $4.50. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's $4.50. Yeah, $4.50 for the ricotta bake. So I'm going to throw that in. Whoops, sorry, baby. For 10 minutes. And then I'm going to check her. Alright, I'll be back in 10. Alright, 10 minutes with my ricotta bake. And this is what we're looking like. Nice and gooey and cheesy. Let me see here. Oh yeah. Very nice. What I wanted to do is solidify some. So now I'm going to take this foil off. Okay, I'm going to throw it back in for at least, and I'll be back. And there it is, absolutely beautiful, my pan of ricotta bake. Absolute perfection, cannot wait to dive into that. So there you go. Sorry for the noise in the background, I have my parents on and they're on speaker. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that, I had the speaker on. Okay, so there you go. There's my ricotta bake, and those are my 3 bariatric / soft food recipes for the night. And tomorrow, probably, maybe, I'll do my best. I'll probably work on the egg salad. All right, guys, have a great night. And if you haven't already, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bells because because I do upload frequently, and hopefully something I have to offer helps you in your journey to weight loss success. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great night. Bye-bye.